Hi guys, in this video I will show you how to change the slider line that is 6 meters from the bar on the V-split and the safety line. For this replacement you might need a screwdriver to help you open some loops, and you might need a thin line to help you thread some lines through stuff. So we begin by disconnecting the D-power line. You pull the line through the clamp cleat all the way out, disconnect the loop-to-loop connection, pull the Velcro strap through the loop, like this, and take out the D-power line. Place it on the side. Now you can disconnect the slider line A, and we continue 6 meters from the bar to the V connection. Okay, so this is your V-split, and here you have the slider line. You can continue undoing the connection of the slider line A and the slider line B. Undo the loop-to-loop connection and take out slider line A completely. Now you can disconnect one of the sliders with the front line. Now you need to disconnect the second slider, but here is a stopper ball inside the line, so you need to move on to the next loop-to-loop connection. Open that. And you're gonna see that now the flying line is in your way. So you disconnect the front line and you pull out the whole front line out completely. Now the front line is disconnected. You can place it on the side. And we can go back to the loop-to-loop connection of slider line B and slider line C. Now we can move the slider through the loop. And disconnect the slider line. So if you need just to replace the slider line, you can now reconnect that back. If you need to replace the safety line, continue to the next connection of slider line C and the safety line. Remove the stopper by pulling it towards the safety line. Undo the loop-to-loop connection and pull out slider line C completely. Put it on the side. Take out the stopper. And now you can start removing the safety line. Pull the line out of the quick release. And pull it out all the way. To reconnect the safety line, you need to undo the leash connection on the old safety line and place it on the new one. You can do this by pushing the stopper down. You take out the metal pin, straighten the loop, take the stopper out, and take out the leash connection. Place the leash connection on the new line. Thread the new safety line through the stopper. Push it on the tube. Make a loop. insert the pin. Pull back and center the lines and the pin. And pull back the stopper. Make sure the lines are nicely centered. And push that back in. And now you can start inserting the new safety line through the quick release and through the clamp cleat. Straighten the loop. And push the line in. Thread the safety line through the empty hole in the center of the bar and through the clamp cleat from the bottom. So the safety line is ready. We need to put back the stopper. Thread the safety line through the stopper through the smaller hole. If that doesn't work, you can use a thinner line. Just put the line through the loop. And put the helping line through the smaller hole of the stopper. And just pull. Like this. You can take out the helping line and connect a slider line C back onto the safety line. Reconnect the loop-to-loop connection. Make sure you make a nice flat figure 8 loop, so then the stopper ball can cover this connection. Slide the stopper ball to cover this knot, like this. And we can continue back to the slider line and replace it. To replace the slider line, take out the slider. Take a new line. Thread the slider line through the flat surface into the smaller hole and make sure you're using the end of the slider line without the stopper ball here. Just like this. Now you can reconnect slider line B to slider line C. Reconnect the loop-to-loop connection. Thread the slider through the loop. And make a nice flat figure 8 loop-to-loop. Next step is to connect the slider line back to the flying line. Make sure that the sliders will be connected with the flat surface next to each other, like this. Thread the slider line through the hole. And you can check that the sliders are meeting in the correct way. Now you can reconnect the flying line that you took out. Take the end of the flying line without the pigtail and put it through the slider. Like this. Take the end of the line with the pigtail and put it through the loop. And pull out the whole line. Now we've reconnected the flying line onto the slider. Now you can connect slider line A with slider line B. Make sure you're using the smaller loop and feed it through the loop of slider line B. And now feed the other loop from slider line A into the loop of slider line A. And pull the line all the way. Make a nice flat figure 8 connection. And you can continue to connect slider line A with the D-power line. Feed slider line A through the clamp cleat. And also through the loop of the D-power line. If this doesn't work, use a tool to open the loop. Open the loop and thread the D-power strap through the loop. Like this, and make a nice loop-to-loop connection and pull back the line through the clamp cleat. There you go, that's it. You've replaced the safety line and the slider line. As you can see, this might be easier to do outside, where you can lay the lines on the ground and maybe have a friend helping you. I wish you all the best with the repair and see you on the water.